Hello everyone, myself Sneha Rajan Shinde and my project partners are Shyamala Kamre and Snehal Agre. We are from Garda Institute of Technology, Lucknow. Our project topic is experimental study on foam polymer concrete under the guidance of Professor B.R. Kasar and Dr. P.S. Joshi. So let us start with the introduction. Foam concrete is nothing but the mixture of cement, fine sand, water, foaming agent and polymer. The difference between the foam concrete and conventional concrete is that the use of a coarse aggregate is completely eliminated. The water cement ratio adopted was 0.75. According to the books and references, we can adopt it up to 0.7. But as the molds were not watertight, we have adopted it at 0.75. Objectives of our project were to reduce the environment pollution. It also provided the additional possibility of further reduction of environment pollution by enabling the use of industrial waste such as fly ash. To find out the intermediate solution for the self-leveling concept. To reduce the dead load on a structure. To make the structure fire resistant and to provide the structure thermal and acoustic insulation. The material used for the experimentations were sand used was as per IS 650-1991, particle size ranging from 150 micron to 500 micron. Cement used for the experimentation was of Birla Super Grade 53 as per Bureau of Indian Standard. Fly ash used for the experimentation was of Dark India Pozoplast as per ASTM C618. Epoxy resins and hardener used was brought from a Rand Polyproduct Private Limited. Aluminium fine powder used was of a brand Lobachimi, which is used as a foaming agent. The molds were prepared from a material such as MS sheet and base plate was prepared from aluminium. Methodology includes addition of a cement, foaming agent, fly ash, sand and water. After preparing a paste of it, we have added a polymer in it. We have filled the paste in a mold and compaction was carried out for 5 to 10 seconds. Setting was done for 48 hours. Then we have demolded it and samples were cured. Mixed design proportion was as per IS 10262-2009, in which the fly ash consists of a 30%, 20% of epoxy and 0.6% of aluminium with respect to the 100% of a cement. The same mixed design proportion method was adopted for the beam. The tests which we carried out were compressive test and a flexural test. These are the various compositions which includes in the compressive test. We can observe a vertical crack in this figure. The results which we obtained were so what we concluded from this, with the increase in a percentage of a fly ash, the reduction in a strength is observed. Also, it reduces the compressive strength. The same trend was seen in the all compositions. And the combination of a high fly ash and a epoxy content shows a better strength development. Flexural test which is carried out on a beam. The results which we obtained are So, from these reasons, we can conclude that the basic formulation B1 with 0% of a fly ash and epoxy has flexural strength of 2.62 Newton per mm square. The higher the strength is recorded in a sample B3, which consists of a 4.5% of a fly ash. In general, we can say that epoxy reduces the strength and fly ash improves the flexural properties for all the percentages. Characteristics and properties of a foam concrete: sound insulation, fire resistance, workability, and flowability. The uses of a foam polymer concrete are: as it is light in a weight, it can be used in a form of a bricks. Then it can be also used in non-load bearing walls in RCC and steel frame building, or for a load bearing walls for a low-rise building. Fire rating of a foam concrete is far superior than that of a brick wall. Bulk filling: then it can be also used for the purpose such as backfilling of a retaining wall and bridge abutment. There are many more uses of a foam concrete. Conclusion: on the basis of experimental investigation of the following observations are made. So, the observation made are: compressive strength of a foam concrete increases with the increasing density. Fine aggregate had a beneficial effect on increasing the compressive strength as well as the flexural strength. The strength and density is smaller as compared to the conventional concrete. Demolding of a higher density of a foam concrete requires 24 hours, but here it requires 48 hours for a low density foam concrete. This study shows that the use of a fly ash in the foam concrete can greatly improve its properties. So, this was all about experimental studies on foam polymer concrete. Thank you.